What is up, y'all? So I couldn't let the night go past without doing an energy reading. Haven't did one in a while, and me and the Most High need to check in. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't know you. I don't know your situation. I don't know nothing about you. This is it really have everything to do with me, and whatever you relate to, shout out to you. So with that being said, I'm gonna pull a fortune cookie message. You deserve to forgive yourself and make peace with your past. 9, 12, 13, 43, 47, 54. Forgive yourself and make peace with your past. Simple. We don't live there no more. It's a can you see this? Nope, can't see that. But it's a picture on my board. It say the truth about black women in stress. Black women in stress, like the main thing that causes black women stress is our inability to forgive and forget. Like, we hold on to so much and it be within our bodies. It's the fact that our trauma disconnect us from our vessels, and we store all of that hurt and pain inside of our bodies, and we only move it when we have to, not when we don't have to. And it's the fact that mental health haven't been a staple in our households, and that yoga isn't looked at as a stress reliever when we talk about certain things like this. Like, the simplest moves, whether it's you getting out the bed, going like this and stretching your body and letting go of everything from the day before. Like, you don't even gotta do too much. Even if your outlet is twerking, then do you, my baby. Do you, my simple. Don't let these men who can't move that thing like you tell you what to do with yours. They already saying that you can't abort a baby that they put inside you that you don't want. Now you gonna let them tell you that you can't move your body how you want? Come on now. We gotta get back to this. They trying to take away this. If you ain't, have y'all ever seen that movie, The Tomorrow War? I think y'all should check it out, because that whole movie was about the government trying to strip an alien mother of her rights to be a mother, just so that they can study it. Priestess. Intuition. Trust your intuition. Yeah. Fool, new beginnings. Alright. Alright, so first we're gonna shuffle up the cards. I don't know, unless something come out of this, I'm not gonna pull anything yet, because I'm still indecisive on the spread I want to do. Because this is just, I was actually watching something, and I just got this thought of, when was the last time you did a reading? That's been on my head all today, and I actually just gave into it and said, you know what, we doing this now. I ain't gotta post it right now, because I think I posted like 4 videos today. But like, I ain't gotta post it now, but I can record it now and just post it later. That is feminine energy. We are talking about our femininity. That is the energy we are in today. So we are talking about our femininity. Whether that is toxic or whether it is healthy. Understand, there's 2 sides of the coin. Whoever the side the coin flips is the side that it is. I think that's what I'm gonna get next. I'm gonna get a spiritual coin. Add that to my arsenal. I actually do have one. Well, I'm not gonna get up and get it. Yes, I am. That's interesting. Out of all the coins, because I got three coins in here, right? Your experience, you will experience great surprise in the near future. 4, 9, 19, 28, 43, 54, 43, 54. Again, I got like fortune cookie things everywhere. I fucking love Chinese food. But I find it interesting how I got 3 coins in there, right? This one, that one, and this one, another, and 2 more. One of them have a man on it. This one has a woman on it. And another one has a pyramid on it. It just so happened that the one with the woman on it came out of its packaging. I like out of this. And it was just sitting right there by itself. And I was just talking about femininity. It's interesting. So if it lands on heads, that means that our feminine side is balanced. Or, no, actually, if it lands on heads, then we are doing light work. If it lands on tails, then we are doing shadow work. Shadow work. Shadow work. Well, okay then. Shadow work we shall do. Alright, so first and foremost, let me get the goddesses out. Since we are doing shadow work, we have to do it properly. $18 to $24. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet. So we got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I never did this spread before. I'm going straight off the dome with it. And we are in our feminine energy. Hold on. I cannot do this without. We are in our feminine energy. So we are talking to our aunt. If only I wish I could see my cards, but you can't see my cards, so I'm gonna communicate clearly about this. First, let's pull out a spirit guide animal. Read the message there. You're doing it right. Alright. Asante, I say to those that are guiding our direction, I ask for clarity and guidance with this message. I pray that it heals me and heals my listeners, heals the audience that is tuning in. I pray that it resonates in the way in which it's supposed to. I pray that it is none of me and all of you. I pray that my ego leaves the room, and I pray that my spirit consumes this room. I pray for protection. I pray for divine intervention. I pray that what I pray for prays for me. I had to, God. So with that being said, Asante, I say, I pray that whatever prays for me doesn't prey on me. That's a better way to say it. I ain't gonna lie, this what me and God be having to go through. Like, y'all just get the part. Me and God be interesting Wolverines. So Vision, if you're watching this, shout out to you, because and y'all gotta purchase his Wolverine hoodie. But Wolverine popped out, and you are a lot tougher than you think you are. And the meerkat popped out too. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Alright, we're going to start with the Wolverine. We're doing shadow work, so we're looking back and we're looking back to go forward. Okay, Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think. You have what it takes to deal with this turmoil, one where events have taken a different turn from what you expected. Recall those times when you faced adversity, when you had to dig deep inside yourself to discover the internal resources and the will to continue onward. As you recall these memories, be aware of how they feel in your body. Anchor those feelings by calling on them to shore up your courage and to help you maintain your dignity. I opened the video talking about the truth about Black women and stress, and how we needed to release the stress in our bodies through yoga, even if it's just like morning stretches. So it's so crazy how that just resonated. I'm just gonna throw that out there. By dealing with this situation head on and paying attention to the nuances of your shifting energies, your inner wisdom will dictate when to move ahead and when to retreat, helping you sustain your power throughout. By maintaining this stance, you are not only protecting yourself spiritually, but emotionally, but also spiritually. Excuse me. Call upon the warrior inside in the archetypical aspect of yourself that's charged with defending the internal kingdom and the archetypical king or queen. This is one of those times when you definitely need to be assertive with others, saying no when necessary, asking for what you want, and sustaining your physical and emotional boundaries. Pull your shoulders back, lift your head up, and look straight ahead, and keep a relaxed vigilance. Do your best not to complain and be a martyr about Do your best not to complain and be a martyr about what you're involved in presently, for it will only drag you down. Ferocity, strength, clarity, focus, persistence, personal power, cunningness, perseverance, adaptability, shape-shifting, invisibility, scavenging, resourcefulness, survival, endurance, balance, and wildness. Okay. Now we're going to the meerkat. Meerkat. The people in meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. The people in your life would love to offer their support to you. Your only job is to receive it, and indeed sometimes even ask for it. Those whom you feel closest to and trust the most are individuals you can rely on to be there for you, especially when you really need it. People who are dealing with dire illness and have supportive friends and family usually fare the best. However, you certainly don't need to experience such an extreme situation to take advantage of the love and care of others have to offer. Write down a list of names of people you trust most, and then go back through it and identify 3 traits of these individuals that make you trust them. When you are finished, you will not only have a good idea of the qualities in those you rely on, but also a clear notion of the characteristics that make a person trustworthy in your eyes. Sure, you've been burned or disappointed at one time or another, when you've trusted someone and they let you down or betrayed you. Everyone has experienced this. So now you may be afraid that if you let others in and count on them for support, something similar will happen. Those memories, consciously or subconsciously, will only filter out any chance of being disappointed or hurt, but will also serve to keep others who are trustworthy at a distance. Look under the filter and listen to what your gut instincts tells you. Ooh, the first card was intuition. Look under that filter and listen to what your gut instincts tell you about a particular individual. How do they match up with the list of characteristics you find trustworthy? Take a chance and let yourself receive love and support. Family, community, group support, vigilance, observation, intelligence, energy conservation, communication, resilience, protectiveness, grooming, and playfulness. Okay. So now, Most High, let me know what's in the shadows that we need to know, because we have mask, shame, betrayal, scarcity, resistance, rage, and self-sabotage. So first we're going to start off with mask. So my question is, I'm going to go off book with this one. My question is, how are you wearing a mask? So first off, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this properly. I shouldn't thought about this beforehand, but so something calling me to because usually I mix up the cards and I read them all as one, but something is calling me to separate them back and read them separately. So the way I'm gonna do it is, the blue is the yin and the red is the yang. So since we are working all in the yin energy, the blue would be is our clarity, but the red is our guidance. So first we're going to start off with clarity. So that's when I'm asking the question of, what mask are we wearing? What is the mask? I need information on the mask. Alright. 2. Teaching and learning. Your ego. The ego of the mask of your ego. Your work ethic, your teamwork, your achievements. One more. Interesting. It's the 2 fire. Two of Diamonds. So it's how you're passionate. The spark, transformation, creation, intensity. The intensity of what you bring to the table. Like settling for less than what you deserve. Settling for less than who you are. That's a mask. That's a mask right there. That's a message right there. Whew. Alright. We got one more. We got one more come out for that. Just, no. They came out and fell over. I forced them out. I'm using a cosmic power of the seasons. Enlighten me on the subject of shame. How is shame present in this situation? How is shame present in my feminine energy? Cycle of life, love. Ooh, the 8 of water. So it's that's paying attention to your heart center, the karma of love, the shame about being in love, loving with an open heart, being in love with who you are and what you do, being in love with the environment around you, being in love with the people around you. What is it that you feel shame about when it comes to the people that you think about? Interesting. That is very, very interesting. And that's the 2 of air. That goes into what you are thinking. What are you telling yourself up here? Now we're going to the betrayal. Clarity on how has betrayal played a role in life, in my life at this moment, our life at this moment. 2 cards at the same time is interesting. A leader planting a seed. A wildfire. Being ungrounded in your creativity has started a wildfire, and you planted the seed of that. Oh, snap. It's crazy how you don't realize how betrayal comes from you first. Because you betrayed yourself by not being grounded in your creativity, you planted a seed to where now you will be betrayed and people will betray you, or you will feel betrayal. It could be how you betrayed yourself. I don't know. It's something to think about. That's why I like energy readings, because it helps you sit and think with different ideas that you normally wouldn't take in as such. Let's go to scarcity. Scarcity is that lack mentality. Let me know a little something. Scorpio, the cycle of life. This is the second cycle of life card that came out. How you maintain your connections. Do you maintain your connections on the idea of abandonment issues? Do you operate, when you dealing with people, do you operate out of a scarce mindset or abundance mindset? Do you operate in a way to where you know you will see them again, or in a way to where you know you will never see them again? And it's a challenge. It's a trick. It's a very tricky and risky space to be in, but it's very relevant. So resistance. We're in the resistance mindset. So how are we in our own way? How are we in our own way? Rebelling. And how you maintain your purpose. Rebelling against your purpose. Oh, so you stand in your own way when you rebel against your purpose. When you maintain your purpose, you are aligned. But when you rebel against your purpose, so when you're rebelling against God, you're questioning God a little bit too much, you resist. Because it's okay to question God, but whatever you do it in moderation, no matter what it is. So when you get to questioning God too much, then that's where your problems come in. And it knocks you off balance in your love relationships, and your relationships with love. How do we leave ourselves open to rage? Why do we feel rage about certain things? Where does that anger come from? What is that anger? Help me make it make sense. The lack of patience. So caught up in the physical ideology of everything. Not trusting in the Most High. Okay. This is good, might I say. I ain't expect this. Shadow work hurts. Hurts. But it's to reflect. You have to reflect on all of these things in order to make sense of these things. Yeah. So how we self-sabotage? By not being grateful, and the lack of initiating conversation. So like, also came out maintaining values. So Libra and Taurus, I like to think of that like a desert when you have air and earth, but like it's given values is on the tip of my tongue. So like, how are you being? The way you sabotage certain things is based on your being, on the way in which you are showing up. If you're not showing up wholeheartedly, then you can't expect things to show up wholeheartedly for you. Okay, so we got clarity on what all of these energies mean. So now we're going to work from the back up, and we're going to get guidance. So starting first with self-sabotage, we got Leo, pride. In order to stop self-sabotaging, let go of that pride. Let go of that ego. Maintain your passion constructively. That rage. Be willing to teach. Be willing to learn. In order to be a student, you must also be a teacher. In order to be a teacher, you must also be a student. In order to communicate, you have to receive. In order to give communication, you have to receive communication. It's an equal give and take thing. That's the reason why a lot of frustration happens. So now we're on resistance. How to clear the blockages and get out our own way. Time. Express yourself. I'm hearing NWA, express yourself. Get out your own way. We in scarcity now. Volatility. That's what I'm seeing right now. The risk. Ambition. So redirect your focus. Maybe you need to shake things up a little bit, go on a little adventure, explore things, experiment with things. Maybe you will see how abundant you are when you are out of your comfort zone and trying something new. Betrayal. How to deal with the betrayal. I got a feeling it's gonna be something about forgiveness, not gonna lie. Insanity. Ooh, 3 cards came out. I was only taking 1. Insanity. Letting go. I literally just said I feel like it's gonna be something about forgiveness. Insanity. Getting out of survival mode, letting go of the negative spiral, giving and receiving pleasure, and true choices of emotion, freeing yourself from the growing pains of life. It's crazy how 3 cards came out for that. Everything else, 1 came out. So now we're in shame, and that's challenge yourself physically. Do something different. That goes back to what I was saying about the yoga. Express yourself in a way that you don't usually express yourself. I don't know what it is. I don't know who you are. But challenge your body. See how your body gonna show up to you. You can do it by yourself. Like I saw the word solitude and hermit mode. Like you're just in your room. Challenge your body to do something that you don't normally do with your body. And then the last one is the mask. How can we take the mask off? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see how many cards this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards exactly. That's crazy. But let's see what the message is. Grounding. It's time to practice grounding. This is you have a blank canvas, and all you have is dust. What are you going to make? Something warming that connects you to your inner child. Pay attention to what you feel as you are going on different roller coasters, different angles of the roller coaster, as you are on different angles of the roller coaster. Find ways to remain connected to your sense of awareness. Pay attention to your feelings and your emotions. Take action. That is your willpower. That's funny. That's funny. Improve your living situation. Find a way to improve your home some way. Like it don't have to be like you have to go buy a whole bunch of things. Even if it's just cleaning your room, even if it's just mopping your floors, or buying a new air freshener. Find some way to improve your habitat. Love on your children. If you're a mother, love on your baby. unapologetically just hug the fuck out that child. And let that child know that child is loved and valued. Because that's the truth about Black women in stress. We often look at children as burdens sometimes. Like, just because of that's how society pushes you to look at the act of being a young parent or a single parent. Like, that's the way society pushes you to look at these different things. Like, you don't have to be the internet world. I'm talking about the reality world as well, because there's a lot of parents that struggle, and they think that because you're bringing a child into this world, you're gonna struggle too. That may be the best thing that could have ever happened to you, but they don't know that. But you have to be that for yourself. And if the person that I'm thinking of right now is watching, I love you so much, my baby. And if you ever need me, text me. Trust and honesty, stability, choices of security, letting go of your fears, motherfucking goats, but now initiate power, be responsible and stay disciplined, maintain your values and pay attention to your dreams, learn how to balance your life and work. Those are a lot of messages though. That was just a lot. That was definitely just a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. That was heavy. Know that no matter who you are and what you are going through, if someone that's going through worse than you, is someone that's going better than you. That doesn't belittle what you are going through. That doesn't, the opposite of belittle of what you are going through. All it do, it says we have more work to do. That's it, that's all. So on that note, your girl is out of here because I am cold. And that lemonade over there is on the other side of the room, and it's looking mighty nice. And I'm thirsty, and I can't just get up and go get it. So I'm out of this thing right here. So peace and love. Enjoy your day, and don't let no plague get in your way, my baby. The world is yours.